Hello and welcome to this tutorial. So in this particular phase of the tutorial, I'll be creating this particular design. Let's just head in straight into the class. So the first thing I'll be doing is I'll be making sure every of my elements are already in the design. So I was trying to create a video before it just went up. Okay, let's just go straight with this. Let's delete this, and just keep one here. So this is my image. When I brought it, it was not big. I just made it big. So the next thing I did here was just I came here, relative position, and I come here and I locked it. All right, so still on it, I copy this. So use relative position, make sure it's at that place. Then I came to crop, okay, and I did it like this. I'm okay with this. So I came to you. You come to your U or the one you want. Okay, let's leave it like this. Click on this check mark. So we'll still come here and lock it. Now we'll copy the same one. Make sure it's at the center. No, not this one. This first one. Yeah, I think let's make do with the first one. So let's just see it's at the center. Now actually why that one didn't actually go to the middle position, it was because it was actually cropped out. So we'll crop it to this part here. Then you make it like this. So you just come here, come to color filter, and you leave it like this. So as you can see, it's now having 3 colors. So if you want to make it multi-color, you can actually do that. So I now came here, you choose the 3 image, and I merge them together. I merge them as one. Okay, it's taking some time and it's finally done. So one of the reason why you want to merge and you have to increase the size a bit is because when you merge it and it's like this, when you try increasing the size, it will be kind of seeing that it will be kind of blowy. The pixel effect, you'll be seeing it by the side. So now you're actually not seeing that effect here. So the next thing I'll be doing is my background. Okay, so what I should do now, let me just try and reduce the saturation. It's about 10. Reduce the brightness of this design. It's about 16. Then let me just make do with those two. Saturation, I can just choose to leave it this way. So the next thing I'll be bringing in this guy. This one is blurred already. I taught you how to make your work colorful, how to blur your object in. So if you actually still confused how I made it blur, still go back to that video and watch. So I'll be coming to my color filter. So I'll be choosing this color. I'll be putting this one here. Alright, so let's just reduce the size of this lady. Let me first just lock this one here. Now if you note in this design, I actually didn't make, so the first thing I should have done first here is, okay, let me just settle the fact of this. So make this one here and leave it here. Motion blur. So this is actually motion blur, not Gaussian blur, in case you're trying to make it blur. So I'm okay with them. So let me just hide them. So I'll come to create my background. So color. So this is the background I used. and I'm struggling to see the relationship between them now. Not seeing if they're okay. Do you know what? I'm just going to pick a color using the eyedropper to come here, pick this particular one. So with this code, I've known this code now. This is FADA. So I'll be coming to this particular tool, color harmony. I don't want to put on my data. I'll be getting a lot of message now from Twitter, from Telegram. So I'll be coming to harmony palette. So I'll just come here. I made it complementary. So I'll just paste. So this is FADA. So these are colors I can use in working with this particular design. Oh, why is this thing not coming up? So alright, so I'll just copy this. So I'll come to color gradients, click on this plus icon, come to this side, click on this pencil. Okay, I'll put this here so you can see it here. I'll come to this guy, come to this place, and use this pencil here, and you just come here, the FE. Right, so this is now seeing the background has actually changed. Now then I can successfully bring in my tools here. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be coming to, okay, let me just still hide them. So I'll be coming to shape. I will change this thing to a circle. I will reduce the opacity completely, then I will increase the blur radius, then come to stroke, increase the stroke. So I'll be coming to color, click on still the stroke, come to this girl here, pick the color of her shirt. Let's see if it's going to show. I don't think it's showing, right? Okay, let's just play around the colors of our shirts. Just pick this green one. Let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, so let's just play around it. Let's see. So I'll reduce this thing. Okay, I'll make it this way. Edit this one. Okay, so now that it is like this, I'll just try and play around the colors. Let's see the one which fits for background. So I can try to use this one, but it's not going to reflect. So I'll just stick to this one. Or I can just come here and let's see the color filter. The color filter is actually not working on it. So, okay, so I'll just come here and maybe let me just stick with this. Or let's just still come here to the color and come to color harmony, pick one of these guys. I don't want to be too colorful. Okay, so just pick one of these color. So come to I think I'm going to stick with the blue. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. I'll stick with this. Oh, it's already having 3 colors, so let me just stick with 2. I taught you in design that if you're using a particular design, don't use more than 3 colors. So just have to follow that principle here. So copy this, increase this, put this here, send it to the back, copy it, put this here, send it to the back, copy, put this here, send it to the back, copy, put this here, send it to the back, copy, put this here, send it to the back, send it to the back, send it to the back, copy, send it to the back, copy, send it to the back. Okay, I just want some of those, the background should be showing. You don't want to cover them completely. Okay, I think. Alright, so we've succeeded in doing, let's see, we spent about 11 minutes working on the background. Alright, so I'm having running nose. So I'll just come here and lock these guys. I don't want them to be moving around the design. So what I'll be doing next, I'll be putting on these guys, this other element. Okay, so I will just come here and lock them. Right, I don't want my design to be choking. So I just noticed that the lady is kind of very big. Okay, so also that's settled. I will just have to reduce the size of this one. Now the reason I'm actually making the lady float like this is because this particular element is covering it. Alright, so I'll just come here, click on the lady, make sure it's at the very center. Okay, come to this other element, also make sure it's at the center. Now I'll actually make do with what I'm having before. Alright, so let's look at the previous design. So the next thing I'll be bringing in this element, this particular leaf, this one here. Let me make it visible. So I'll be coming to crop. So you can choose the one you want. So I'll make use of this one. Then I'll come here, I'll send it to the front. I'll also change the hue, the color filter. So I'll be trying to get this color, but if I can't get the particular color, this is the color at 48. So this is it particular. So I'll just copy it, then just manually rotate it, then put it somewhere around here. Okay, so then the leaf to the front. So I'll be applying the same effect to it. Let's see if 48 is going to work with this. So 48 is not actually working with this one in particular. So it will be somewhere around here. No, not this color. Okay, this one. I'll make do with this one. So I'll reduce the size. Put it here. Okay, so I'll now come here, copy. So I placed it here. Alright, so then this other guy here, I'll put it at the front. I have to increase the size. I now reduce the size before. So let me just come unlock all these ones. You don't want them to be moving. So practically now we're done with this design. So the next thing I'll be coming here, I'll be bringing in my text, edit, good. So I'll be using the color white for this. Let's look at it here. He made use of white. Then I'll be using shadow. The font size I'll be making use of is Montserrat Extra Bold. Then I'll be applying the padding about 4 and 4. Now I will increase it a bit. Let me just increase the size to about 52. I'm okay with 52. So let's just come to curve. Increase the curve to about, let's see 10. Okay, so I'll be coming to my shadow. I'll increase the shadow, making use of this blue color. Then I'll be increasing the opacity to about 1. Then I'll this offset and Y. Okay, it's not very necessary to be that visible. Okay, so I think I'm okay with this one. I'm okay with this. So I have to just come here. Let's see if I increase the size to about 5. Alright, so I'm okay, very okay with this. So I'll just make this here. Then I'll duplicate it, copy this, and make it vibe. Good vibes. Okay, it's supposed to be vibe. Alright, let's just make use of what we're having. So I'll be making use of this particular font, Bebas Bold. Oh, let me just be sure it was Bebas. Okay, it was. So the other color the color I made use of for, I came to shadow. I gave it this shadow, but this time I made it about, let me make it of 10, and I reduced it. Okay, so I will now have to come to this curve. Okay, so I will have to come to this curve and make it 20. So the next thing I'll be coming is, okay, do I need to, let me reduce the letter spacing. Let's see. I'm not seeing the effects. No, it's still the same one. I guess it's probably because the size. Alright, so I'll just come here and align it to the center, then I'll just send it to the back. Not to the very back. Yeah, the back of this scale. So I'll just be coming here and let's see how I placed it here. It's not must you actually do what I'm doing. Good vibes. Alright, so I'll come here, I'll copy this vibe. Then I'll be coming to the shadow option. I'll put it off because I don't want it to be still be showing. If I reduce the opacity, it will still be showing. So I'll be coming to curve. Okay, let me make it 15. Then I'll reduce the opacity to about this guy here, 15. Okay, so I'll be sending this one to the back of, still the back of the lady. Now, the reason this thing is actually showing here is because it is blur and it is in motion. So I'll copy this, put it here, send it to the middle. Okay, so I'll just leave it here, then I'll send it to the back, still on the back of the girl. So it's not actually showing there, so I have to come to my opacity. Okay, I think I like it this way. So I don't want to make this thing too colorful, which I have already. So I'll come here, just come here and copy this. So copy this. Send it to the back. Copy. Send it to the back. Alright, so I'm okay with this design. So I can now come and save. So practically this is what we've done. So you can now save it, take it to, so if the lady is too small for you, you can as well come to the size of the lady. Let's just lock everything else. Don't want them to be moving. So if the lady is too small for you, it's your choice. You can come and increase the size. Make sure it's okay. Practically, so this is all for this tutorial. We'll see in the next video. Alright, there's still something I forgot to put. Now if you looked at that particular one, there's something like a leaf that is okay, this particular leaf. So I'll just come to this guy here, then I'll change the hue to this one. So this is what I did here. So I can just increase the size. So I'll just come here and increase. Now if this I have to check between these leaves. If they are okay by you, you can leave it like this. So you can look at this one here. Actually try to make it a little bit balanced. So when you're trying to make use of your own, I guess you have to make it balanced a bit. So just let's okay. So we just come here and lock this. Alright, so then this one we'll lock this. You lock this, so you come to this one too, you come here and you lock this one. All right, so we're done with the video. So good vibes. So this is how I did my design. So you can just try and replicate your own the same way. All right, I'll see you in the next video.